What's up, everyone? We're back, and welcome back to our channel, Doctorly, where we talk about all things skincare and dermatology. Dr. Casal is behind me because he will be taking my place on the channel going forward. No, I'm kidding. Okay, for real. Today, the most highly requested topic. Today, we're talking about how to build a skincare routine for combination normal skin, essentially. So we're going to be picking out an entire routine. We're going to talk about why we chose those specific ingredients. So now, without further ado, a skincare routine for normal skin. Here we go.
Here we go.
You have to say.
Here we go.
He's out. He's out. Cleanse, treat, protect. This is how we always do these things. So for a normal skincare routine, you're going to pick a cleanser for normal skin. So we're going to start off with cleansing first in your skincare routine. So the way that we figure this is we would give a more budget option and then a little bit more of an expensive option. Now, I know that sometimes the budget option is going to be expensive for some people, but we have a lower price range one and a higher price range one. And then hopefully you can pick the one that fits best with you, but they're both going to be good for normal skin. So first up, because it's my cleanser, the CeraVe Hydrating Cream to Foam Cleanser is a great cleanser for normal skin.
Yeah, it really is his cleanser. This is actually a new love of mine. I don't know why, for some reason, like it's okay. But now that I've tried a million cleansers, I'm like, this is a good cleanser. Super balanced, gentle. I love a lather, so it still carries a lather. It's excellent.
100% agree. Loved it. Have loved it. I get the little minis. Take them on me for vacation. Great cleanser. Consistent cleanser. Decent at removing makeup and sunscreen. Not, definitely doesn't qualify as your double cleanse, but decent enough.
And I think that's where mine comes in. So this is a cleanser I've plugged probably more than any other cleanser. This is the MD Solar Sciences Wash Away Cleanser. And here's why I love it. It is very balanced. It certainly does not leave you feeling dry or stripped. It leaves the skin feeling very nourished after a cleanse, which is perfect. Like I think it just leaves your skin feeling hydrated, protected, which is not always the case after a cleanser. One of the things that for me, it's actually stood apart from something like the Cream to Foam face wash. It's actually pretty decent at removing sunscreen or even makeup. So I think it gives you like a very good cleanse, has like a soft lather, very hydrating, and an effective cleanser more than some of the other gentle ones. So that's mine.
This is an excellent cleanser as well. Why we're recommending these particular products for normal skin is because you're not too oily, you're not too dry, and you don't want to overstrip your skin, but you also don't want to feel like your skin has residue on it. Essentially, that's what the normal skin person is looking for. And so these leave you feeling clean, but they don't leave you feeling stripped. And that's what makes it a good cleanser for normal skin. So now that you've chosen a cleanser, treat. So for treat, you don't have any particular issues that you're trying to treat when you have normal skin, right? You don't have acne, you don't have particularly dark spots that you're trying to treat. You just have normal skin and you want your skin to maintain its healthy, youthful glow going into the future. That means maintaining collagen production, keeping your texture looking healthy, preventing dark spots and hyperpigmentation. A lot of what we're going to talk about here with normal skin is just prevention and maintenance so that your skin looks healthy for longer. So of course, that means number one, treatment, retinoids.
Retinoids. I mean, they do it all. We can't say it enough. If you can tolerate it, if you can use it, you should be. So for this one, I've got the budget option. This is the CeraVe Resurfacing Retinol Serum. Now here's why I like it, because we're talking about mostly maintaining and preventing photo aging. This is very budget friendly. It also has multiple ingredients. So it has your retinol, your jack of all trades supporter niacinamide, and then licorice for that third component. And then like all CeraVe products, it has ceramides in it as well. I think it delivers as like a very comprehensive retinol product.
Right, so it's a great product. It's even good as a starter retinol for people that are first getting into retinol. Affordable, widely available. I've used it for a long time, didn't have any irritation with it, and it's quite effective. So love the product, obviously. Big fan of CeraVe in general. All their products are fragrance free, so you really can't go wrong with them. They also have a skin renewing one that's meant more for even the anti-aging population, but I've found personally that I like the resurfacing retinol better, so I would stick with them, that one, like Dr. Maxfield said. The next one is the 1% retinol from Paula's Choice. This one's a little bit more expensive. This one is $50 with the discount that they're running right now, so it can range up to $62, but right now it's $50. This contains 1% retinol, which is a super high concentration of retinol over the counter. It also has THD ascorbate vitamin C, which is one of the better forms of vitamin C, but There are better derivatives out there. It also has allantoin, which is calming and soothing. It also has licorice root. It also has several forms of different peptides that help to support the skin barrier. So just a good combination, but it's that high concentration of retinol that's going to be really effective for anti-aging in general and just maintaining a healthy skin barrier. Again, I used this one for a long period of time, had a lot of good success with it personally, so absolutely love this one. Now, if you want to step it up, this is not necessarily budget or not budget, but tretinoin, of course, is your go-to. It's a prescription type of retinoid. It has the most data. It's what all the other retinols are built off of. So if you're looking for the one, the goat of all retinols, then tretinoin is going to be the way to go. So prescription tretinoin, you'll need to see a dermatologist to get that, or you can get it through a teledermatology service. The one that I'm affiliated with is Cortina, so I'm a big fan of them. But anyone that you want to go to is fine as well.
Can't understate tretinoin. I mean, it is what it is. I didn't think we were going there, but we went there.
But we have to. Can't say, okay, get a retinol and not mention tretinoin, I suppose.
True.
If you have access, get it. Okay, so that covers your retinoid. And our other skincare routine videos, we just had you use a consistent routine every day of the week. But because of this is normal skin and we're doing this sort of pro-aging routine, healthy maintenance, we actually recommend switching out your retinoid a few nights a week for a glycolic acid exfoliant.
Because glycolic acid is I actually think it's underrated. Believe it or not, there's so many exfoliating options out there, but glycolic acid delivers. And it's used in multiple different ways. It's very nuanced. pH matters, delivery system matters, but it's an extremely effective ingredient for texture, hyperpigmentation, dark spots, collagen growth. So it might be like a semi-foundational ingredient for a pro-aging skincare routine.
Why glycolic acid for normal skin? It's the smallest particle alpha hydroxy acid, so it has the deepest penetrance into the skin. It's probably the most effective alpha hydroxy acid for the skin, and most of the studies on alpha hydroxy acids were initially done on glycolic acid. So highly, highly effective. Can be irritating for people that have drier skin or more sensitive skin, so I wouldn't use it in one of those routines, but that's why we're using it in a normal skincare routine. So again, definitely foundational. Now, at certain concentrations, glycolic acid is just an exfoliant, so it's helping with texture, it's helping with pigmentation. Once you get into the higher concentration glycolic acid, it actually can boost collagen production, basically sends little signals into the dermis to say, hey, produce more collagen, and that's basically what happens with some of these alpha hydroxy acids. So it's going to do a lot of supplementing what your retinoid is doing. Now, you could use them on the same night. There's no contraindication. They don't interact with each other in any way, but some people get irritated when you use those two together. So when you're initially starting out, I would definitely recommend retinol 3 days, glycolic acid 1 day, retinol 3 days, glycolic acid the next day, and basically just cycle through those.
Just basically skin cycle.
No, I didn't say that. Now, which glycolic acid products? So we'll start out a little bit more budget friendly. Now, you can always get, when we're talking about single ingredient acids, the Ordinary you can always find an affordable. So the Ordinary glycolic acid is a good start. Another one that's a little bit more comprehensive of a product is the Calalayu. No, okay, I'm never gonna get this right.
You had it last time as Calalayahu, but it's Kalaluya.
Kalaluya. That's it. Kalaluya from Crave Beauty. Shout out Leah Yu. 5.25% glycolic acid. Effective, but also gentle on the skin. And so you're going to see good results with that, especially when it comes to texture.
It really is good. Actually, what I enjoy most about that product is the name. Definitely my favorite part. Just watching Dr. Shah struggle with this over the course of years now. But I love it. It's a great product. It's excellent. Mine is the more expensive version. This is the Vichy Lift Active line. And I really love the Lift Active line in particular from them. This is their B3 serum. Like B3. Well, it's B3 is niacinamide. And for some reason, that's what they've chosen to focus on. B3 is an amazing supporting ingredient, but it also has glycolic acid here, and then also tranexamic acid. I find this product to be like very, very balanced. And this whole line from them, it's just like very simple, straightforward, minimalistic ingredient lists that are all thoughtful and complementary. This one also I think is fragrance free, and it just sits nicely on the skin. It feels great. So it delivers. It's a little more expensive, but I feel like personally it's a pretty comprehensive glycolic acid
It's actually delivering more than just glycolic acid. So a little bit pricier, but it's got glycolic acid, niacinamide, and like he mentioned, tranexamic acid, which has been shown to help with pigmentation, maybe even help a little bit with redness as well. So pretty comprehensive product to add to your routine. Again, you want to cycle it with that retinoid, and you're going to see really, really good results with that. This is essentially roughly my skincare routine, not exactly my skincare routine, but it's somewhat of a cycling of retinol with an exfoliant exfoliant is basically my skincare routine. So one last product recommendation in this category. Now this is definitely not in the budget range. Definitely high price. There's higher. There's like the La Mer's and there's the Augustinus Bader's, but it's a high, okay? And this is from Skin Better Science. The reason why I'm gonna shout it out is because right now I'm telling you to take a retinoid and cycle it with glycolic acid. With the Skin Better Science product, it's actually a retinol attached to a lactic acid that when it enters the skin, it releases the retinol and the lactic acid, plus it has glycolic acid in it. So it basically eliminates the need to cycle the routine. So it's one product that you would use in your night routine for that pro-aging normal skin. Cleanse, apply the Skin Better Science Alpha Ret, and then moisturize. We'll put a link below because you can't just buy this product online. You have to actually buy it through a physician portal. So if you want to purchase this one or check this one out, again, it's in that higher price range. I was trying to see if we could get you guys a discount on this, and maybe we'll do a whole video on this. They may be able to throw in their eye cream in addition to their product, but they can't give a discount on it. It's complicated, but check the link below and see if that eye cream bonus is available or not. I'm not sure if we'll be able to pull that off, but we'll see. But this is just a more comprehensive product if you have a little bit more budget to spend on skincare. Those are the products that we would recommend in the glycolic acid category. Next up, we're on to the protect stage. So at night, protect means moisturize. So moisturizers for normal skin. Like, what's your go-to moisturizer?
So for normal skin, I'm always thinking something not too thick, not too runny, watery, not too light. So I have one, this is, I don't know, my 4th, 5th time talking about it this month. e.l.f. Holy Hydration.
He's obsessed with this product.
It's interesting. It's just like, it's subjectively, the texture is dynamite. It matches very closely those very fine, more like middle, higher end facial moisturizers that you can find. So texturally, I just think it delivers. It blows it up. It has hydrating ingredients. It has peptides. And for the price point, it just nails it. For me, it's been something I've been obsessed with for a little bit here. I'll probably get bored with it, but right now I love it. It's so good.
I actually need to try this product because I've heard about it like 48 times at this point. Me, I think it's a great product. Obviously, price range is incredible. So, you know, definitely affordable for people. And so he loves it. He keeps talking about it. So he's definitely influenced me at this point. I would say for me, this is a little bit more expensive, not tremendous, but still pretty pricey. Would be kind of the go-to staple, normal skin, Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. Now this one is got squalane. It's fragrance free. It also has an ingredient called hydroxypalmityl sphingosine, which is a ceramide-like ingredient, but it actually has been shown to increase your own ceramide production in the skin. So your natural ceramide production, which helps to support the skin barrier. Ceramide is the most important lipid in the skin barrier. So the squalane, the texture, the lightweightness, how much I've used this and had good results with it. Just absolutely love this product. It's kind of a cult favorite, I would say.
Cult favorite's the perfect word for that because people who love it, love it. It's like they're obsessed with it, and it does deliver in that way. So another amazing option.
So that's night. So during the day, protect means sunscreen. So you can also use the same moisturizer and then apply the sunscreen, or you could look for a sunscreen that's moisturizing. So what's your go-to sunscreen for normal skin? And what are we looking for in a sunscreen for normal skin?
Same thing with sunscreen and normal skin. You want it to be effective. You want it to not be too heavy, greasy. Sunscreen so personalized is like, okay, well, what do you want it to feel like, look like? That there's a new e.l.f. one. It makes you look like, it looks like you have a filter on your face. I'll probably have a video up on my Instagram about this at this, or somewhere. It's insane. It's like a filter sunscreen, but just personalized. So I want something balanced personally. I want to sit nicely, sit lightweight. You don't feel like you're wearing it throughout the day. Could use the e.l.f. Holy Hydration face cream with SPF. That's an option. But you know what's really budget friendly? The Korean sunscreens. They are incredibly budget friendly. They sit insanely well. I like the feel of Korean sunscreens better than I like most moisturizers. It's insane. So I didn't want to go back to the well of some of our other favorites we've talked about. There were some runner-ups, like the Purito has a new soft touch sunscreen I'm loving. It's a little bit more hydrating. It's a little bit more expensive. I always want to say Cupcake. They can make Mermaid Skin Gel or Skin UVF one. It's another amazing Korean option. It just sits nicely, blends invisibly. It feels like your skin's naked, but it's not. It's protecting your skin. So another one to try if you haven't delved or gone down that road yet.
We've talked about Korean sunscreens in the past. The filters are incredible. Technology is incredible. It really doesn't even feel like you're wearing sunscreen at all. We've talked about the Isntree one. We've talked about the Beauty of Joseon.
That was Joseon.
No. It's like we say it wrong for sure. For sure we say it wrong. Great sunscreens from them as well. And the new Purito relaunch, they did a great job. with the new Purito relaunch as well. So love those products, and they're super, super affordable. So you really just cannot hate on those products. Another great product for just normal skin. Again, I mean, I mentioned it for acne skin. I even mentioned it for oily skin, but the Elta MD UV Clear Sunscreen, great product, really is great for pretty much all skin types, I would say. It's got the addition of having niacinamide in it. Just a great product, a little bit on the pricier side, but definitely gets the job done. I also like the Elta MD UV Restore tinted one. Phenomenal tinted sunscreen for somebody who's got normal skin, but is also trying to fight dark spots and wants to make sure they have coverage of that visible light.
And also, I wanted to shout out Elta MD too. They've entered, I think I remember the verbiage they used, entered the skin palette. They're working on it. They have multiple tinted variations now. I don't know if you tried the rose tint one. They sent me one of them. It was too light for me, but I think it's great because some tinted are too heavy for some people, some are too light for some people. So not one tinted is perfect for everyone, but I got to shout them out. Their new skin palette stuff, it looks great. It blends great. I think it's a very personalized way to tint your sunscreen.
We're actually seeing quite a bit of this, like personalized tinting of sunscreens. Like Ilia's done it, NARS did it when they released their sunscreens, where you're starting to see, of course, not every shade, but we're getting more and more shades from these brands. So it's getting more exciting to be able to like find ones that are personally fit to you, kind of like makeup does, where you're trying to find the right one for you. Because my goal is only that you wear one every single day, and that's all I care about. So, I mean, you could buy literally the sunscreen I hate, but if you love it and you want to wear it every day, then go for it. You know, I actually don't even care if it's got fragrance and all these other ingredients I tell you to avoid, because I'd still prefer that to not wearing sunscreen at all. So find a sunscreen you love, wear it every single day. That's what I always say. Those are my recommendations. As always with these videos, we will put a link below to download the routine for free. Everything we mentioned in this video, download the one sheet on it, check out those recommendations, and we'll put some links below for you to check out those products. We covered a lot in this video, so we appreciate all of you. We love all of you. Thank you all so much. Our channel's grown so much over the last 3 years, and we're just grateful that we get to continue to do this.
We can't overstate that. Like, I know like we don't have the face-to-face, but the way you have impacted our lives positively, not just like from us living on the YouTube channel, but from the way you've taught us from the comments. Like, you bring things to our attention that I wouldn't have seen ever. You showed me skin cycling first. Before I saw it on TikTok, you showed it to me in the live comments, and like things like that pop up. You show me products, you show us research articles. It really has it's been this like great back and forth relationship where I feel like there's been this awesome mutual benefit and like learning journey experience. So we just greatly appreciate you.
People email us studies sometimes that come out. Hey, just saw this came off hot off the press. Wanted you to take a look at it, see what you think about it. I'm like, I didn't even see this study.
Yeah.
So the community is actually incredible, and we want to just continue building that. So thank you all so much. See you in the next video.
All right, we'll see you next time.